Welcome back to Sports Goals, your daily dose of sports motivation, inspiration, and the biggest stories beyond the scoreboard. Today, we're diving into a headline that's got the sports world talking, Angel Reese Reebok, and a shoe deal that's getting a lot of heat. Was this her biggest career move, or a brand partnership gone wrong? Let's break it down. Angel Reese, college champion, WNBA rookie, and one of the most talked about athletes in the game. When the shoes dropped, it was supposed to be a celebration. A rare moment where a young WNBA player got her own signature model. But the response online? Mixed. Some fans loved the bold style, but others weren't impressed. The design sparked debate on whether Reebok understood today's basketball culture. Sneaker reviewers started testing them, and that's when more questions popped up.
Speaking of Angel Reese, today we're reviewing the Reebok Engine A, the same version that we first saw Angel Reese play in. These released on February 13th for a retail price of $120 US. This ERS technology, or energy return system, felt like a great support system to play in. They're super plush on foot, and honestly, no disrespect to Reebok, but I was pleasantly surprised at how bouncy the cushioning was. Dark gray, translucent rubber here on the outsole. I appreciate that it's a little bit sticky when you first dig your fingers into it. Whoa. But I did have to wipe now and again, a little bit more than in other shoes that I've reviewed recently on this channel. But the synthetic material is covering a lot of ground on the upper, and that combination of synthetics with the mesh does make the upper very light and malleable. And to be honest, it feels a bit cheap. Definitely recommend going true to size in the Engine A, and if you're a wide footer, maybe consider going up a half size.
Wasn't great. Others thought the cushioning felt stiff. Now, that doesn't make them the worst shoe ever, like some headlines. But it did put pressure on Reebok to prove they could compete with Nike or Adidas. And here's the plot twist. Some insiders say this shoe was rushed to release just to get ahead of the holiday season, meaning it might not even be the final version Reebok originally planned. For Angel Reese, this isn't the end of the world. She's still putting up big numbers, still building her fan base, and still representing a major brand. But the moment shows how quickly public opinion can change in the sports world. One product launch can shift the conversation overnight. And that raises a bigger question. Will she stick with Reebok long term, or test the waters with another brand down the road? If you were her agent, what would you tell her? Drop your advice in the comments. This story isn't about a bad shoe. It's about the risk and reward of being the face of a brand. Sometimes you get a hit, sometimes you get a headline. Angel Reese's journey with Reebok isn't over yet, but one thing's for sure. The next release will have the world watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, tap that subscribe button for more sports stories that go beyond the game. And remember, in sports, your next play is always your most important.